Hey guys, Tyring here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you already been here, thanks for coming back. So in today's video, as you can already tell by the title, I'm not sure what I'm going to be titling this video, but I will be creating this entire look right here. And I'm also going to be playing with the Mcgrath concealer and the blurring under eye powder. So if you want to see, then keep on watching. Before we start today's video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time I upload a video. And follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So I did one of my eyes off camera only because I tried like 4 different looks. Nothing was working, so I was like, you know what, let's just play it safe. And I used my Aina X ABH palette and my Juvia Space The Violets palette. Everything came from the Aina palette except one shade, the one that's in the inner corner, I got from the Juvia Space palette. So like, oh, I used the Toofaced Born this way concealer in the shade Chestnut as my base for my eyeshadow. The first shade I'm going in with is this one, Ginger, and I'm just using this as my transition shade, and I'm using my E27 brush. I'm going to be grabbing the shade Big Wig, and I'm using my M433 brush to pack this only in the outer portions of my crease. I don't know if you can tell with this eye, I don't drag it all the way in, you know, just so it's kind of like faded. So I'm going to take the shade Credit, and I'm going to use this to deepen the eyes. I'm taking the shade Ginger again on the E27 brush that I used just to lightly blend this harshness right here. I'm using the P. Louise base, and I'm taking the shade number 5, and I'm using that to cut my crease. I'm using this cut crease brush that I got from AliExpress. I'm going to go back in with the M330 brush to blend the outside of my crease. I'm going to grab the shade Shookington, and I'm going to pack that in the center of my lid. I'm going to go back in with the M33 brush and a little bit of Credit to blend those two in together. I'm going to take this shade right here from the Juvia Space palette, and I'm going to pack that in the inner parts of my lid. I'm using my Too Faced Hangover Spray to wet the brush. Hey guys, so I'm going to apply some lashes off camera, and then I'll be right back to jump right into the face. To prime my face, I picked up the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. I actually got this in the VIP sale. It was sold out for most of the sale, but like right towards the ending, it just came back in stock. So managed to grab it. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to be mixing my Toofaced Born This Way foundation with my Nars Radiant Longwear foundation. For the Nars, I'm using the shade Marquises, and for the Too Faced, I'm using the shade Chai. I'm going to blend this out using my Juno sponge. Alright you guys, so I'm going to be trying a new concealer. This is the Mcgrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. I purchased this from the Mcgrath website only because they have it in a bundle that is not available on Sephora, and the bundle is discounted, plus I got 20% off that bundle that was already discounted, so I paid like $41 for both the concealer and the powder. And if you know, I think the concealer itself is $32, so that was way cheaper than what I was going to get from Sephora. And I picked up the shade MD23. I'm hoping that I don't need another concealer with this because I normally use 2 concealers, so I'm just going to try and use this one on its own. I'm going to use the same sponge that I used to blend the foundation to blend everywhere else, and then I'm going to let my under eye sit, and I'll do that part last. Alright, so while my concealer sits, I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in the shade Chocolate. Y'all, I've been loving this for contour lately. I'm just using this to chisel the cheekbones. I'm using this e.l.f. contouring brush. Alright, so I'm going to take my F19 brush from Shop Miss A to blend my concealer. Alright, I was going to use another concealer, but I changed my mind. I just looked at the under eye powder and it doesn't look like medium. It looks really light, so I'm thinking that is going to add brightness under my eyes. Fingers crossed. But y'all, so far this concealer is perfect. I was not a fan of the foundation. I tried it. The formula is nice. I just did not like the coverage. It has no coverage at all. But if the foundation was anything like this concealer, like you can see like coverage. Alright y'all, so before I go in with the under eye powder, I'm going to set with a regular setting powder. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Cashew. I'm using a beauty blender to set. Alright, I'm setting the rest of my face with my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder, and I'm using the shade 60 Deep. Alright, I'm going to apply some highlights. I'm using this Artist Couture highlighter in the shade Sugar Daddy. I'm using my CoverGirl Full Spectrum Bronzer in the shade Ebony. I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Summertime Wine. I'm going to use my Morphe Continuous Mist to set my face. Alright, also for the powder, it's called the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. And I picked up the shade Medium. This is what Medium looks like. This looks nothing like Medium. I'm hoping that it's going to brighten the under eyes, because if it does, then I'm going to love it. It doesn't have to blur anything, but just brighten for me. I'm taking the M438 brush and I'm just going to apply this under my eyes and see if anything changes. It is super fine, by the way. Oh yeah, it does brighten the under eye, so I'm good. But I don't know if you can see the difference, but it is brightening my under eyes, so I will use this as a brightening powder. I'm going to use a little bit of the Fenty Beauty What It Do Mist. My lips, I'm going in with my Colourpop BFF4 lippie pencil. I'm using the shade Angel Baby by Artist Couture. I'm going to go in with my Artist Couture gloss and I'm using the shade Uncensored 2.0. Alright you guys, I'm going to fix my hair and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I really like that Mcgrath concealer and powder. I'm not sure what is doing what, but I'm not creasing under my eyes as much as I would. I don't know if it's my mind or what, but I am impressed. Honestly, if I wasn't getting a deal, I probably would not have got the powder, but I'm not disappointed at all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.